Psalm 46 begins with a declaration of God as our refuge and strength. In this tranquil scene, we see an ancient Israelite village at dusk, where families gather under olive trees. The distant mountain symbolizes God's unchanging presence. This peace, however, is fleeting. Dark clouds gather, foreshadowing turmoil. Historically, such moments of calm often precede trials, reminding us to anchor our faith in God's steadfastness. As tension rises, a shepherd, a biblical symbol of faith, pauses to observe storm clouds and distant thunder. Villagers halt their work, sensing danger. This mirrors Psalm 46:2's imagery of earth giving way. In ancient times, shepherds were vigilant protectors. Here, the shepherd's alertness parallels our call to spiritual readiness amidst life's uncertainties. The wind intensifies, stirring unrest among animals and people alike. Chaos erupts as described in Psalm 46:2-3. The earth shakes, walls crumble, and floodwaters surge. Panicked crowds flee, yet the mountain remains unshaken, a visual metaphor for God's stability. Historically, Israel faced literal earthquakes and invasions. This scene embodies both physical and spiritual storms. The child separated from parents underscores human vulnerability without divine refuge. Amidst the storm's fury, a child weeps near a collapsing bridge, abandoned in the chaos. This moment captures Psalm 46's contrast between human frailty and God's strength. In ancient times, children represented future hope. Their vulnerability mirrors our own without God's intervention. Others, overwhelmed, fail to help, highlighting the limits of human effort in crises. A cloaked figure emerges through the storm, lifting the child to safety. This embodies Psalm 46:1. God is our refuge. The light breaking through clouds signifies hope. Historically, God often appeared in human form. Example, Genesis 18. Here, the act of rescue mirrors Christ's compassion, reminding us that divine help arrives in our darkest moments. The figure leads villagers to a hidden cave, symbolizing God's strength, Psalm 46:1. Inside, firelight offers warmth, a stark contrast to the storm. Caves were literal refuges in biblical times, e.g., David at Adullam. This scene teaches that God's shelter isn't absence of danger, but presence amidst it. The group's prayer prefaces the storm's end. Despite raging winds outside, the villagers kneel in prayer, eyes closed in trust. Psalm 46, verse 2's, "We will not fear," comes alive here. Historically, prayer fortified Israelites against enemies. 2 Chronicles 20. This quiet defiance mirrors how faith anchors us when circumstances scream panic. Their peace isn't denial, but confidence in God's sovereignty. Morning reveals a damaged but not destroyed village. The mountain, now Sun-Lake, stands firm, fulfilling Psalm 46's promise. Biblical history shows God often allowed trials but never annihilation. For example, Noah's Ark. This scene embodies post-crisis hope. Brokenness isn't final. Villagers emerge, surveying ruins with resolve, not despair. Villagers rebuild homes side by side, children playing nearby, a testament to Psalm 46's communal hope. The shepherd tends flocks again, symbolizing restored order. Ancient Israel's resilience after exile mirrors this. Shared faith turns devastation into renewal. The cloaked figure watches, affirming God's ongoing presence in collective effort. As sunset bathes the restored village, the cloaked figure's silhouette merges with the mountain, echoing Psalm 46, 1-3's eternal truth. God's refuge isn't temporary but woven into creation's fabric. This circular return to peace, now deepened by faith, invites viewers to trust God's constancy in their own storms.